Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode. In this episode, I will follow the Meltano tutorial to create a custom extractor using the usual dev environment that is terminal based in a Codespace and we do Emacs. So, a small introduction about Meltano. Meltano is a data engineering tool to move data. Usually you configure type and extractor, but sometimes you need to write code because you don't find a working solution. And so it provides you a SDK so that you can quickly create new tabs and new extra loader. And it also provides you a CLI to orchestrate a project file to configure everything. It's based on Singer. Singer is the is now kind of almost retired, but the spec is still used. So with Meltano, you have the benefit of Singer plus a new CLI, a new community supported tabs and extractor, and I think they have also a commercial offering. So in OneFootball, we use the open source version. Is similar to Airbyte and Fivetran. Yeah, I will not go into details why you should choose one or the other. I think you can decide by yourself. For us, Meltano made more sense. Okay, so the first thing to do, of course, is to create the container, the dev container. So let me see. Here, and before that, I need to check. Let's switch the GitHub user. So this is my personal account is active. I will switch it again. Now with my private account, I will create a dev container. I prefer the CLI. So here I'm saying use the Codespace data engineering repo. Is the one open source by my company. And then I use the smallest instance. So I will create this Codespace. There is the pre-build, so the provisioning takes 30 minutes, but because there is already a Docker image built, it will take only 30 seconds to start the virtual machine um, and connect. Okay, so I will now connect. Will take some time, 30 seconds. In the meanwhile, this is the tutorial. You can see here how to create a custom extractor. This is the custom extractor, can be an API, custom database, Snowflake, and then Databricks. I mean, there are so many destinations. I mean, ELT or ETL. We prefer ELT, and that's it. Okay, now we are in the virtual machine. We start CeliJ, that is our terminal multiplexer. We need to do Doom sync because there is a bug that I will fix later. Doom sync is the CLI tool to updating Doom Emacs. Now we will start Doom Emacs. It takes first time some time. It's client server, so um, it will take a little longer at the beginning. Okay, then we can close to Emacs from the shell. We can start following. Okay, so most of the tools are there, including Meltano Pipex. Only Cookie Cutter is not installed. So let me install it. Now installing Cookie Cutter. And then here there is the first step, that is how to create a tab um, without with a template, so that we save some time. So we go in the workspace. That's so that is persisted. So here we run the command, run the cookie cutter. let me cancel it because I press. Let me make the font a little smaller. Cookie cutter. No. Uh, yes. Okay, so let's copy here the settings. Let's call it like this. Whatever, whatever, whatever. And then this is a REST API tab. So there are some classes that we can reuse. So let's select one and then six. So no authentication, no faker for now. Yeah, let's include some GitHub stuff, Apache license. We don't use VS Code, and this is done. Okay, now we have this new repo, and we can start Emacs here, and space PA. We can add this project to projectile, and then we can change the project, and we can do README. Then we can open the terminal here. We can open a terminal. We can open a new tab. That's as we wish. And now here we do poetry shell. No, poetry. I think first we need to do poetry install. Okay, so all the Python project is managed with poetry. That is much easier than pip. And then we do poetry shell. And now we have the Python that is the correct one, right? Yes, good. Poetry install, poetry shell. So first thing is to open the tab py. Okay, so let me ask the terminal, close this window, and then open tap.py. And tap.py will ask to install the LSP server. I plan to automate also this step. So LSP server installed, and then it says import the root from there. So we write I. This will connect everything. We can close. Okay, now we have the LSP. Let's make a demo. So GD, and we go to the source code, and so here you can see there is tap base that is provided by the Singer SDK. It's called Singer because Singer is the protocol, but is from Meltano. And this is the virtual environment created inside the tap itself and in .vm, so it's Node.js style. Okay, so previous buffer. This is the tap. Yeah, let's delete everything and let's open the let's copy this. Okay, so this is the okay, now this is the new tab.py that they have in the tutorial, and then the other is the stream.py. Wait, I modified the wrong file. Oops. I modified the abstract class. So buffer, open the tab.py. Okay, this is the right file. Okay, so I save this, now it's empty. And we copy this, and we copy this, and now it's correct. And if we go to this definition, this is the original one. Cool. Second file to modify is the is the stream.py. Okay, so stream.py, delete the file. I think I need to copy after. Or I could use the keyring, but whatever. Okay, so this file has some errors. Probably we need to copy another file that is the tap. No, it's the client. And let's open the client. Again, first delete and then copy. Otherwise, we need to use the keyring. But actually, no, this we should not delete it. We should just change it to delete inside the quotes. And then we need to return this. So this is an API that is a placeholder. You return REST stuff. Okay, so let's check again everything. We changed the tap.py, we changed the tap JSON placeholder. No, we changed the tap.py, then we changed the streams.py, and then in client we override the URL. Okay, and now if we close, everything is fine. We do Meltano, so we do poetry shell, and then we do Meltano install. And it gives an error, and we just create a lock. I don't know if this is something new, but I don't think it's mentioned in the tutorial, so let's do it. Is there a lock mentioned somewhere? No. It could be that the tutorial is not updated with for the latest version. But here we see there is the Extractor that is a custom plugin and has been locked. And then they lock the definition for the loader, that is the JSON lines. So now we should be able to do Meltano install. And this will create virtual environments for the tap and the target so that they can have any dependency, they will not go in conflict. And then Meltano works like Singer, of course. So the standard output of the tap is piped to the standard input of the target. So very powerful idea. And then Singer is just a spec of this stream of bytes is actually a stream of JSON uh, line by line, so JSONs. So okay, so everything is working, and the last thing is to run the tap. Let's run the tap. Okay, so everything looks good. And then we can do cat output comments because the target is just writing files. Fuzzy finder, and then here you see the stuff that has been copied. So these are comments for post, and it's a fake REST API, of course, so nothing interesting here. But I mean, very interesting that it's possible to develop a Meltano extractor in few minutes. Of course, um, that's also the beauty of using dev environment, dev containers, so where everything is battery included. Okay, so thank you very much, and see you next time.